So, lads, we're at the stage now where it's just laughable. Paige Bueckers in the clutch is just laughable. It is laughable how bad Paige Bueckers is in the clutch. And I saw this stat from Poly Market Hoops. Paige Bueckers is shooting 26.7% from the field and 15.4% from three in the clutch. And the Dallas Wings, it would be one thing if the Dallas Wings were this team that were like, okay, it's not on that many shots. They lose close games every week. And the close games they win mostly come from them blowing double digit leads and just scraping hanging on. Like, we have the ghost of the fourth quarter. The ghost of the fourth quarter, that's Paige Bueckers. We've got Sonia Citron, who is the queen of the fourth. We have got the ghost of the fourth, that is Paige Bueckers. And it's actually scary. And by the way, this play right here, I actually don't think she got a bad shot. But I'm like, I watch this play and I'm like, what the hell's going on? First of all, like, Paige, in her defense, really good towards the end of the second half. And she had a really good game. She had 29. She got a really nice layup late enough in the game to, I think it was maybe cut a lead from 7-5 when they made a big comeback. Like, I'm not saying Paige was horrendous in this game, but like, just on the year, this is the best clutch performance she's had, and it's a loss. Like, the ball gets tipped to Paige. There's 7 seconds to go. Like, that is not a good shot when you're down one. Like, that is not a good shot when you're down one. Like, why are you pulling up on 3 players when there's like 3 seconds to go? It's not a good shot. Like, you're here with 2.1 to go. You're actually in a position where you have Quinterly, who, by the way, has just hit a 3-pointer to make it a 1-point game. And I'm like, you know what? I'll give her some props here. She actually took the shot. But like, this is probably the one time where you're like, you know what? Quinterly has just hit a 3-pointer to make it to bring it from 5 to to bring it from 4 to 1, and you are being triple teamed, and you shot the most difficult shot you could have taken over a triple team, and hits front of the rim. Like, this is what, 0 for 4 on game winners is year. In fairness, she is 1 for 1 on game, or she did hit a game tying shot against the Dream. I'll give her that. But this team cannot win close games, and a big reason is because Enrique stinks in the clutch, and Paige either doesn't shoot. It seems like because she's shooting so bad in the clutch, she doesn't want to shoot in the clutch. And in fairness to her, yesterday, she shot in the clutch. But we've got the most efficient clutch player in the league in Sonia Citron. Like, Paige Bueckers, I thought, had a really good fourth quarter in general. But two big misses. And I'm like, cool, so there's room for improvement in a rookie Peter Walden. For sure, every player can improve. And that's the best you got. Happy she's not afraid at the moment. And the scariest part is that a lot of the time she is scared at the moment. And it's her decision making down the stretch is horrendous. And the reason why she shoots so badly down the stretch is because she is a one-way midi scorer. Like, if you watch the game, she actually made a couple of really nice head down drives to the basket. Like, she got a really, really nice drive. Like, Paige is really good at going to the basket. She doesn't like going to the basket. Paige is a really good 3-point shooter. She doesn't like shooting the 3-ball. And a lot of the time she shoots the 3, it's as a last resort. Like, she's actually, like, she can be a good 3-point shooter, but she doesn't shoot the 3-ball. And she lives in the mid-range. And because she lives in the mid-range, she's not going to get as many fouls, and she just flails. Like, there's nobody that hits the deck like Paige Bueckers. We thought Angel Wilson was great for, just jumping on the ground. Every time, Paige Bueckers, as much as, like, I'll stand by this, Caitlin Clark is a flopper. Caitlin Clark is a flopper. You can say whatever you want about, she gets hit. Does she embellish contact? Hell yes. Caitlin Clark is a flopper. But, like, if Caitlin Clark is like Caitlin Clark is just like a normal Olympic level, a low Olympic level diver. She's Tom Daley. Like, she is the greatest flopper I've ever seen. Like, you don't even have to be near Paige Bueckers and she's on the ground. Like, she falls like Embiid. It's like Joel Embiid, where it's like people are like, oh, he has to fall down. If he shoots and someone's in his general vicinity, he's on the ground. It's like Angel Wilson. Like, she's worse than Angel Wilson. She is. She hits the deck more than any player in the league. And all she needs to do is just go head down to the basket. She's gonna get those fouls and she's gonna shoot free throws. Like, I think she got an and one in the fourth quarter. We're just going head down. The amount of and one she gets, I'd say a solid 30% of the layups Paige gets are and ones, which is a ridiculous number. And I don't think I'm that far off on that number. Because she drives to the basket, no one's expecting her to drive to the basket. She finishes through minimal contact, hits the deck, and gets a foul, and it's an and one. Why do that in the clutch? Do that in the clutch. Someone was going to foul you here. And again, I don't hate that she stepped up and took the shot. I like the confidence. But when JJ Quinterly has just hit a three, is wide open, give her the ball. Like, I understand Paige not really looking at the basket in the clutch at different times, but like, there are times when passing the ball is the better option. There are times passing the ball is the better option. And that was one of them. Centel actually posted a real clip of her making the shot. But at the same time, like, look, when Paige figures it out the clutch gene, Plum throwing the ball at her. But like, at the end of the day, when she hits one, sorry, Jesus. The Dallas Wings play so many close games. Kelsey throw the ball at her at the end. Jesus, she's launched the ball on the other end of the floor. But geez, the WNBA posted it. Caitlin would have made it. I mean, she's 0 of 1 in her career, so who knows? All I'm going to say is Caitlin wouldn't have let that be a 1-point game. With the way that the Sparks played yesterday, Caitlin would have won that game before that. And in fairness, Caitlin has played... her coach... We don't know how good Caitlin is in the clutch because her coaches make her play decoy. Her coaches exclusively make her play decoy. We have no idea. And she got fouled 17 times by Natasha Cloud. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. Like, obviously, look, Paige went and missed a shot. It is what it is. Like, I'm glad she took them. But there's been a couple of shots this year where I'm like, her fourth quarter decision making has been horrendous. And that's something. That's the one thing that really needs to improve in Paige Bueckers. Like, that is a shot by somebody who it looks like a shot by someone who thinks I have to shoot the ball, not I'm gonna make the right play. And I think Paige Bueckers overthinks on the basketball court, and that's my biggest flaw with Paige. Like, I am absolutely number one Paige hater. I am number one Paige hater, and that's fine. That's fine. Like, I think it's okay to admit, like, Paige is unbelievable at basketball, but I can be a Paige hater because she frustrates me because I think Paige Bueckers can be so much better than she is. I don't think she's the rookie of the year right now, but I think she is the most talented guard in the league. But talent doesn't get you anywhere. Like, aggression, kind of decision making, and I question her decision making a lot. Like, she had 29 points and she didn't hit a 3-point shot, and her fans are like, oh, she had 29 without a 3-point shot. Imagine if she shot threes. I'm like, yeah, shoot more threes. And I saw her fans were like, oh, her versus Alicia Gray, and they're like, oh, look, her field goal percentage is better and she scores more points. I'm like, well, yeah, she shoots only 2, so she shoots way more shots than Alicia Gray, and is like 0.1 points more, way lower in effective field goal percentage. Like, her effective field goal percentage is league average. Like, of people that shoot as many times as she does, it's like Satu. Satu and Enrique are the only people that are worse, less efficient shooters. And I'm like, I think her decision making is iffy. I think her motor is iffy. Actually, no, I'm not going to question her motor. I think her motor is there. I think that dog, like, she needs to figure something out. She needs to go and get absolute, like, she needs to start dragging this team. Like, Paige needs to just say, we're already in a situation where we're going to get have the best odds of the number 1 pick. Let me just try drag this team to wins. Let me carry this team to wins. Let me be an engine. Let me not, I'm not in UConn anymore. I don't have Sarah Strong, AZ Fudd, Caitlin Chen. I don't have better players than every single team I come up against. So I can just be the best player and work off other players. I got to be the guy. And I just don't think Paige has that in her yet. And I hope it happens because, let's be honest, Paige, Juju, Caitlin, Flaw J, Angel, the better all these players are, the better it is for the league. So anyone saying, oh, I want Paige Bueckers to be bad? No, I don't even hate that she pulled with confidence here. I don't even hate that she pulled it with confidence. But like, this was a terrible shot to shoot. This was a terrible shot to shoot. She shot like a 30-foot off balance shot, fling up with 2 point. The ball's out of her hands with nearly 3 seconds to go. While she has a wide open shooter beside her, and she still has enough time to get to the basket or get something better or draw the triple team and kick to somebody else. It was just a bad shot.